Today we're talking about the good, the bad, and the awesome when it comes to Ozark, Missouri. Pros and cons. Here we go! What's going on, guys? My name is Jesse Weiser and I'm a real estate broker here in Springfield, Missouri. Today we're talking about the pros and cons of Ozark, Missouri, just about 10 or 15 minutes south of Springfield. And don't forget, check out wiserlivingrealty.com down below where you can check out Ozark homes if you think about moving to the area. I would love to help you. That's why we make these videos and have the opportunity to get connected with you and to get to know you and get to know your goals, get to know what kind of house you're looking for. Reach out, you'll get me directly. I'm excited to meet you. So today we have a special guest, the mayor himself of Ozark, Missouri. I'm so excited that he agreed to meet with us, do a little interview, and we're gonna talk about the pros and cons of Ozark. Here we go.
My name is Don Currents, and for the last 30 years, I've been the administrative pastor of the First Baptist Church here in Ozark. And so this is where my two girls, this is where they grew up. This is their home. We're staying here. We're retiring here. This is where we're going to stay. I'm from Missouri. My wife and I both originally, but this is our home.
Now the first pro is definitely the people. It has that small town community feel.
So what are some pros and cons? Let's start with obviously the pros. Let's be positive. What are some pros about living in Ozark?
Small town community still. You still know your neighbors, you know people.
The people are close-knit because of how small the town is. They have a very giving and supportive community with organizations and businesses that help support the community as well.
So how do you feel about the community of Ozark?
Oh man, it's a great community. Well, like this coming Saturday, Apple Market, we're having a food drive for Lisa V's, which is Christian County food pantry. Usually we'll get about a ton of food and use $1,000 in cash. I'm just amazed how they just are so giving. But all that comes back to the community, to Christian County to help people. Sertona Club, same thing for duck race in June. They raise a ton of money. But again, they give it back to the community, to needs and things like that. We are such a giving community, and I'm so thankful for that.
Another pro is the proximity of how close it is to bigger cities like Springfield and Branson. So you can enjoy those amenities being in Ozark.
And we have the amenities. We've got, as for Walmart, the different stores we need and things like that. We got the restaurants, but again, the amenities of, as I talk about, the river here, the parks, the trails, and the locations. Plus, again, I already said the school. We have such a great school, and there's things to do. Depending what you want to do. We got the ballpark during the summer games you want to watch. Of course, there's always either softball games, baseball games, or soccer games going on. Plus we got the BB Theater if you want to see a movie. We get, again, if you want to go out with your spouse, we got the nicer restaurants and stuff. But also, it's family friendly.
Now let's talk about the first con of Ozark. It's not a big city. Hey, it's Ozark, Missouri. It's a small town. You get what you get.
Let's talk about the cons.
Okay.
Are you ready to come up with the negative things? Why would someone not move here?
If they want the big city life, that's not us. But if you want the big city life, that is something that they can offer. We don't have that here. We are a middle town community and all. And if you want the hustle and bustle of what the city can offer, then you're going to be, Kansas City, St. Louis, because even Springfield is not, to me, it's not a big city.
So that being said, the amenities that you may want might be in Springfield or Branson, which is not very far. And another pro is how good the schools are.
Do people move here all the time for the schools? Yes, because they want, that's why they live. We are a bedroom community. They live in Ozark, but they want to be in Ozark because of that.
Because of the schools.
Of the schools.
What about the schools? They're so great.
Well, because we support them. We've got great administration. They hire great teachers. We got small classrooms, and we are very innovative. The OIC, the Ozark Innovation Center, which opened up last year, is 6 academies. It's so cool, and what high school kids can learn for a particular area that they will want to go into. They're on top of everything when it comes to technology, to learning and all. Just last night, we had our first of the long-range planning meeting. They're going to do 3 of these, and they do that every 3 years to get the community input and all. What do we need to change? Do we need to go? What area we in?
Now, what is there to eat in Ozark? Let me tell you, it is definitely a pro.
Every time we make a video about Ozark, we always talk about how Ozark is all about like the antique malls, the boutique places.
Spring Creek, tea room, all the time in Springfield, people say they come here to that. And that's just a unique part of the downtown area.
Yeah.
We got lots of restaurants. I mean, that's the thing. Depending on your style of food, what you want and all, I mean, we got everything, of course, Chinese, Mexican, Thai. I mean, we got Rosie Joe's, which is your standard good home cooking. Then we got, of course, you got pizza and all.
Oh, you look like you like some Godfather pizza.
Oh, I like that. That's the best. Brothers Taco, which is over there for by the Children's Smile Center, the cops love that. Of course, Taco Tuesday, they're there, but they said those are the best tacos ever. And of course, for elegant dining, we have the Mill, we have the Garrison. Have you ever been in the Garrison?
I have.
That's
The
downstairs.
Speakeasy?
Yeah, Speakeasy. And plus we got Lambert's and stuff. You got, Billy Gale's, but I mean, you got B29. There's just, I can go on and on, but I mean, it depends what you like.
So Ozark has some amazing small businesses. The list literally goes on and 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 on. Now another pro is the development of what's coming to Ozark, Missouri. There are so many things that are coming, and we're going to talk about that. Now a couple of them is the Garrison Spring. So basically they're creating like a community forest with walking trails, bird watching, all of the cool stuff that comes with a really cool park.
Tell me more about this Frisco. What's so like important about it?
Well, we had the Chadwick Flyer, which was a railroad track. The trail we're talking about is they're following the trail of the train track. Went from basically from Chadwick, Ozark. It showed how, but also it came up north to Springfield. And so they're following the railroad track as for the trail.
Wow.
Now a little bit more insight about the Chadwick Flyer because he talked about it. It is literally a 17-mile long trail connecting Springfield to Ozark. How awesome is that?
We've got, as we said, the river, we got the trails, we got the hiking, I mean, canoeing, people are canoeing stuff. But I mean, it's just a lot of outdoor nature things to do. We had this young couple who just bought a home there. The reason they bought it was the Chadwick Flyer Trail is on the right edge of this new subdivision. And they're bikers and marathon runners. They want to be part of this. We got some businesses that are looking at us because they want to be part of that trail for their amenities for their employees. I'm not as much into trails and stuff, but I mean, that's what a lot of people do. They do the hiking and stuff. If you want to do the trails, you want to do hiking, you want to do canoeing, I mean, like right now, see what's going on. Of course, this November has been outstanding. I mean, this is not November weather.
I know.
Now, to go along with that, another development that is coming to Ozark and just in general is how much Johnny Morris, the owner of Bass Pro, Cabela's, all of that cool stuff, is putting into Ozark, Missouri. Check it out.
Johnny Morris is pouring so much money into Ozark.
Oh, we are so blessed. We go past the bridge, on the right-hand side is the White House. That's his grandparents' home.
What?
So as a small child, he came here during the summer and played. And he played on the bridge, he played at the mill.
Wow.
And so 20 years ago, he bought the property. When Johnny does something, he does it 100%. He doesn't do halfway. So they took the mill, of course they restored it. The first phase, it was about 100 million, the first phase.
100 million.
But we're not done. The White House, which is his grandparents' house, is going to be a bridal boutique. The main thing was the mill, which was the Garrison, and then the workshop was the first thing he put in. He's got people that live here because of dealing with the gardens and everything that's 24/7. But we are so blessed with what he did. He came here and just to offer. And plus, he kept it Ozark.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what people like, the downtown. He kept this Ozark.
Wow. I wish we had more of what Johnny Morris is doing in Ozark in Springfield, Missouri. But we do have the largest and grandfather of all Bass Pro, so I can't complain there. Now let's talk about a con or a pro, depending on what your view is. Ozark is a very conservative place.
We're very conservative here.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't apologize for that. I mean, when it comes to politics
There's
and
a lot of
everything.
people moving from the West Coast trying to get more conservative, you know?
And they're coming here because they want to be here because they want their kids to have this life and all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's for some people that would be a negative that, we are when it comes to politics and what we believe and what we want to stand for, but to me, that's why we're Ozark.
I just want to say thank you so much, Don Kearns, for the interview. I know it took a lot out of your day to do that, and I appreciate you so much. If you want to check out more videos about Ozark, Missouri, check out this playlist right over here where you will find everything you want to know about Ozark, Missouri. And if there's any other types of things you want to know about Ozark, put it down in the comments so we can make a video about it. And don't forget, if you come to Missouri, you watch for deer. Seriously, a lot of deer crashes are happening right now. Missouri Conservation, you need to thin the crowd out. Thin the herd!